Y'all know what it is. We back at it. Episode 7.
Big hospitality.
Yes, sir. And we're gonna get straight to it. So, today we're gonna talk about I guess just thoughts on body modifications, BBLs and all this crazy shit that people do, the lip injections and all of that. We ain't judging, but
It ain't judging.
It ain't judging. It's just an interesting thing. But I know that, niggas must like it. Somewhere niggas like it, and that's why women do it. Some women say they do it for themselves. Some women do it for the bag.
Yeah.
I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
it happens, though. It happens. And I'm going to keep it 100. I don't necessarily care about it. I like natural, just in general. I don't care if a girl got a BBL or get her lips done or a tummy tuck or any of that kind of shit. The only kind of crazy thing to me is how you can be like this level of insecure of yourself, but then flex on everybody else. And I know part of it is like the bag flex, like, oh, I got the bread to do this, to make this change, or da 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 da. But it's a real interesting topic. It's an interesting topic. What do you think?
Kind of basically what you said. I don't have a problem with it as long as you don't go crazy with it. Just don't go too crazy with it. Natural is always better to me because, of the feel is softer. It's more natural. It's natural. Natural is always good to us. That's natural is what we was born with, Modification of the body it's even crazy to even say it. Modification of the body. You know what I'm saying? It sounds crazy, but
yeah.
I can't look at it as like if I'm going to shave or cut my hair to modify my look, But it's not like that.
Right. These are like permanent changes to the body.
Exactly. When you're going under the knife, that's kind of scary anyway. And like I say, I don't have a problem with it. It's not something that's like I'm shunned upon. I don't look down on it like, ugh. Because some of it does look good on some women. But men do modifications too. They get fake calves. They get the abs. They get what else they get? I know they do like the cheek and the chin implants and stuff.
Yeah.
Is it any different than getting your teeth done?
I mean, I guess not.
Because that's
a good point. I actually literally never thought about that because y'all know I got my teeth done right
now. but yours were done because you had an accident.
Because I had to get.
Yeah, you had to. You knocked your tooth out. Shit, you like, hey, I gotta get my teeth fixed.
But I mean, niggas go get veneers just because they want them.
Yeah, they do. Yeah, they do.
I mean, they teeth be
they wanted the shit to be like super straight pearly white. Yeah, but hey, I
guess each his own.
Yeah, it is. But some man, I saw this girl actually just the other day on Instagram, and her waist was like man, probably shit, what they say, a zero waist or something. But her hips, and it was like, then her boot, it was
like excessive.
Yeah, it wasn't proportionate with her. You know what I'm saying? Like she looked like an ant. Like something. It was crazy. Like a lot of girls I know, like they say, like they're working the strip clubs down south. For them to compete and get the dudes to spend, a lot of money at the strip club, they got to have that boom, that big old ass, that big that big badonkadonk. You know what I'm saying? And they go and get that, but I just want your ladies to be careful with that because they say that the BBLs are it's the most dangerous plastic surgery that you can get, that a person can get. Man or woman, because men get them too. Shit, man, you know what I'm saying? You can get you a BBL.
That's crazy.
But yeah.
I didn't know they were number one at being the most
it's the most dangerous. Yeah, because they say it's like you taking fat from here.
It's a fat transfer, right?
Basically. Yeah, so you're taking fat from your stomach and you putting it in your butt, and it don't belong there. And it can, like your body,
side effects and shit.
Yeah, but anything that you put in the body, your body gonna fight against it.
Right.
It's trying to cure. It's trying to heal itself, and it's trying, And they say the BBL is the most dangerous one. Somebody die every year from a BBL, or they have to get it reversed or something. I don't know, but it's crazy. I had looked it up. But ladies, be careful. And being, he like the natural, you know what I'm saying? So don't come around him with that fake booty shit, you know what I'm saying? I just bullshit.
And then, and again, not judging, but just these are all opinions. But the only thing I think that drives me a little crazy about it is sometimes I'm like, I mean, I guess I haven't seen men knowingly with like some modified thing. But I mean, I probably would say the same thing, but it's the excessiveness of like, women have like these crazy huge titties that are like extremely obviously fake.
Yeah.
Or like a booty that's extremely obviously fake. And I'm just kind of curious as to what attracts you to want to do that, or like.
I think it's a few things. Cause like I say,
I just don't know.
Well, we ain't gonna never know the truth, but I think a lot of women they just want to have that appearance. You know what I'm saying? Like society, social media.
But when is it overboard to where it just?
Oh man,
you know what I mean?
I haven't seen overboard.
Like overboard to where it doesn't even look attractive anymore. It just looks like a bad job. Yeah, it just looks stupid.
Yeah, it just looks stupid. It's just crazy. Like I done seen some where it's like perfect. Like she didn't go too far. She didn't go.
You almost wouldn't even know.
Exactly. Yeah. And like it goes with her body, but like you'll see it when they butt so big and then they got skinny legs and they don't match. You know what I'm saying? It look like, I don't know, it looks weird.
Like if you thick, your thighs need to be thick a little bit too.
Yeah, for sure.
Otherwise it's like, what's happening?
Yeah. I think it's a few things. Social media, trying to keep up with the Joneses, of course.
Yeah.
You know, Kim Kardashian and all them made it super popular. But black girls always had that. Majority of black girls have that hourglass shape. You know what I'm saying? It comes from Africa. We all know that. You know what I'm saying? There's nobody that's shaped like an African woman. Like there's no race of women that's naturally shaped like an African woman.
Right.
They have that shape.
Right. Make sure this shit recording. I'm sure it is. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, African women has that shape and been had it for centuries.
Yeah, since the beginning of time.
Yeah, so it's a good story. Like it's a tribe over in Africa called Bantu, Bantu, and you know like what they say the Bantu knots.
Yeah.
So that's where it come from. So in Bantu, that tribe, those women have small waists, big tits, hips, and ass. That's where that shape comes from. So back in the day, it was during the slavery times when they came over to when they went over to Africa and got some the enslaved people. Yeah. It was this one woman, I can't remember her name, but she was built like that. She had real big boobs, she had a real small waist, and her booty was like like boom, crazy, naturally. They took her and turned her like she was like a sideshow, like a freak show, like a circus freak. You know what I'm saying?
That's crazy.
And they had posters up like, "Come see this woman. She got one of the biggest booties you ever seen." And so
that's they just some hating ass shit.
Yeah, they were charging people, and she had big old lips and stuff. You know what I'm saying? So like it was, our looks were frowned upon for years, but now they all want to look like us.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And that's every race. You know what I'm saying? Outside of black.
Are really going hard.
Going hard in the motherfucker. You seen that video I sent you with a woman lips like.
Oh yeah. And then they did the thing with
like hot dogs. Like, but they talked about how big lips were ugly. We look like monkeys. We are cursed because we have dark skin and all that shit.
That's crazy how niggas can hate on you so hard.
Yeah, but they knew we was prettier than them. That's all. They knew we was beautiful. They just didn't want us to feel beautiful. That's all. So they was throwing that shit in us. And then they go tanning. Okay, you want to get darker. You hate being pasty.
Right.
You go tanning. Then you go get your butt done. Then you go snatch your waist. And then you want to get bigger boobs. You know what I'm saying? Bigger lips.
Like in the 90s, it was crazy how, I would watch, like, you would see movies and stuff. And women would be, like, in the movies or whatever. It was like, does my butt look big in this? But, like, in a unflattering way.
Yeah. Like, I don't want that. Yeah.
I'm like, what? I'm like, who don't want a nice, tight, round ass, booty. You know what I'm
Well,
saying?
most white women didn't.
But now they do.
Yeah, of course, because it's
Shit
a
crazy.
trend. It's a thing. But it was a trend back then. They just didn't want us to know. It was the shit back then.
They was just mad they ain't had no ass.
Exactly. But then they want to degrade us as a race, you know.
Make us feel bad.
Like, hey, I have a famous saying I always say. Everybody know me for this shit. Hey, white people, love us like you love your dogs. If they loved us like they love their dogs.
You said that to me. That's funny.
Bruh. If white people loved us like they love their dogs,
shit, we'll be all right.
We'll be all right. Not just us. The Hispanics, y'all love the Hispanics, all us the same way. Like how you love them dogs.
If y'all love people of color.
Go kick one of the white people, a white person dog. But kick their black friend. Watch the reaction. Right. They'll kill your ass by that dog. Yeah. Their friend, well, you should have kicked you back. But, but the dog, go kick a white person dog and watch what happens.
Oh yeah, no, they're gonna kill you.
You're gonna be in court.
They're gonna sue the fuck out of you.
They're gonna sue you.
Animal cruelty, all of that.
Oh man. You have a billboard up downtown. He kicked my dog. He's a dog kicker.
Yeah, they have it on the back of a milk carton. Wanted for animal abuse.
Yeah. So, you know, body modification, man, is like it ain't even just the BBLs and the fake boobs. You see people like tattooing their whole face and like, you know, just crazy shit, man. To me, it's crazy to me.
Yeah. I mean, again, shit, do what the fuck y'all want to do.
Yeah, do what you want to do.
Vibe.
Yeah, do what you want to do. But then they go like, okay, you want a tattoo, that's cool. I don't have tattoos, I don't do it. But tattoos, that's cool. But then they go to tattooing their eyeballs.
Oh, I've seen that before.
Like, God damn.
Not in person, but I've seen like interviews of people that's done it.
They done tattooed their eyeballs. Like the white in their eyes is black now.
Black, yeah, that's crazy.
Like, and then they say it's like the procedure to do it, it's a 50-50 chance you can go blind.
That's crazy.
So you want to just take your chances of being blind.
Like a needle and then, ooh.
You gotta stick a needle in your eyeball.
That shit hurt. Thinking about it, that shit feel crazy. Yeah, fuck all of that.
Come on, bro. You know, I think us as humans, we go, the attention to some people is everything. Everything. Like, hey, what they think of you or what you think of me is everything. You know what I'm saying? And some people take that shit to the extreme. Like me, I don't care what.
And it worked. It worked for some people.
Oh,
it definitely worked.
Oh, yes, it does. It sells.
It sells.
That shit make money.
Yeah.
That shit makes money.
So then it's like, I don't know. Sometimes it comes down to like, I mean, well, everybody's morals are different. So I guess you can't really put that on somebody. But sometimes I'm like, do you morally feel like this is cool? Or are you just doing this for the attention or the clout? Or the clout, yeah. Mm-hmm. Or right now in culture, that's what's popping. So, you know. I've had people over the years, just even as an artist, be like, oh, you should get tatted up and you should do this or that. And, you know, I got a few tats, but, like, niggas are like, you should tat your face. You should do. Yeah. And, you know, I got the locks and shit. So niggas are like, oh, you would look this kind of way with tats. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, that ain't me. And I'm like, two things. I don't want to do it, first of all. Second of all, I don't feel like I should need to do that.
No.
To, like, be accepted into a certain thing. And sure, people have the argument, like, oh, you could get wherever you're trying to go faster, this or that. But I'm like, but what do you got to do to get there, though?
Yeah,
like,
exactly. So
some people's cool with that.
Yeah,
but I'm just not off that. I'm like,
I understand what they're trying to say or what they're saying. I understand what they're saying, not what they're trying to say. I understand what they're saying. Because the culture, kids follow trends. Mm-hmm. If you would have tatted your face, it would have drew some kids to you.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying?
But then I also look like the rest of these niggas.
I was just finna say. But then you're going to look like a clone.
Yeah.
And once...
You can't undo that.
No, you can't undo that. And then that wave is up here, okay? Soon as that wave start coming down, guess what? You coming down with it. Mm-hmm. The face tattoos, all this and that type of rap, that style, you're going to die right along with that wave. But then, why would somebody tell you that when then you can go and look up J. Cole, Drake.
No, that's always been my argument.
Kanye.
That's always been my argument. You already know.
Jay-Z.
None of them.
Even Lil Wayne, before he did the face tats,
He was
playing.
Yeah.
And he was big.
Yeah.
So the face tats don't make the artist. We know this. The trend, it's a trend that could make the artist, but who wants to be on the trend? You're gonna be on the down end with the trend gonna die out, and you're gonna die out with it.
Those trends aren't very longevity-ish.
No.
If that's the word.
No. Look at Drake, still hitting #1 on the charts. He been in the game, 11 years, 10 years, 12.
Shit. Yeah, probably like 15.
Yeah, something like that. Hey, still hitting #1 on the charts. You know what I'm saying? DJ Khaled, no tats in his face. You know, Rick Ross, he don't look like he got tats in his face. Nigga so black. But he do got, I think he got one.
But he didn't have in the beginning.
No, hell no, bro. That shit, hey, if that's something you want to do, do it. I'm not against it if that's something you want to do. I don't advise it. You know, and I really don't believe that you have to get it in order to be a successful artist.
Yeah, me either. I don't believe it. I mean, I've seen that it worked, but I don't believe that it has to be done.
But what did work? Did the tattoos work or did the song work? So the tattoos brought their attention and then he put out a good song? That could have happened.
I mean, yeah. Yeah. I mean, yeah. Because this niggas who...
Lil Nas X ain't got no face tattoos.
Yeah, niggas would be one-hit wonders. Niggas do something crazy, get the attention, get a couple of hits off, and then some niggas is smart and capitalize and do other shit. Some niggas just ain't smart and don't capitalize. It varies. Oh yeah, and other news too, before we forget, is the nigga Memphis, right? The shooter in Memphis.
Memphis, Tennessee.
That was driving around really out here on some GTA real world, shooting motherfuckers on Facebook Live. That shit's crazy. I saw him shoot the man in AutoZone. And then I saw another video where he like got out the car and just started shooting at people. I didn't really see exactly who he was shooting at. But that shit
is loud.
Yeah, that shit's hella loud. And then allegedly he like crossed the border into another state, I think. And that's what I was telling you. I saw the video when they talk about they captured him, but he was like hanging like upside down on the power lines, like with his legs wrapped around and his hands, you know, like he was trying to get across or some shit, like
what?
Like moving like that. And who was that dude?
This nigga really thought he was on GTA.
Bruh, I'm like, I wonder was he off some shit or was
I was just gonna say that nigga must took some acid or some shrooms or something. That nigga was tripping.
Something crazy.
And just that don't even sound right. It sounds like a real video game.
Yeah.
He was on the line doing what?
Bruh, hanging up. I'm gonna have to show you. Hanging upside down like.
Hey, I don't mean to laugh because some people died. I promise you. I'm not laughing at that. I'm laughing because this nigga is stupid.
He's stupid. And he's 19. He's 19. That's the craziest part.
Boy.
I'm like, if he was on some shit, or I don't know if he took something in Adam like that, or if he's mentally, I mean, he's obviously mentally unstable. And then he didn't take his medicine. I don't know what happened. But whatever the case is, I know that nigga's gonna wake up and be sober or stable and be like, damn, I done fucked up.
Oh yeah, he fucked his whole life up. Done. Yeah, that's right. His life thrown away and 4 other lives thrown away too for nothing. But now check this out. America, this is what we need to do. Every time. So I have a big problem with, I don't give a damn if it's a kid or a grown man or a middle-aged man. I don't give a damn. When they commit crimes like that, we need to kill their ass right there on the spot. Take their ass out. They don't deserve to live. You kill all them motherfucking people for nothing. Kill their ass. Now check this out. The kid that killed in 2018 the Parkland shooting at the elementary. Yeah. He killed what? 17 people. He killed 14 kids and three teachers. He's sitting his ass up in court like this. Like whatever. He's still alive. Those many people dying. He should have been dead, bro. Yeah. Now we got to use state government money, state money.
Our tax dollars.
Yeah, our tax dollars to sit and go
keep
take
this motherfucker alive.
Yeah, he alive, going to court. Then he talking about should we give him the death penalty of hell yeah, y'all should have been killed him. He should have died that day with the kids. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit don't make no motherfucking sense to me. Now check this out. In other news, in Canada, the 2 brothers or 2 friends or whatever they were, you heard about that one? This happened like 3 days ago.
What's that?
In Canada, they killed 10 people to do, but they didn't have guns. They were stabbing people.
Are they one of the ones that stabbed that one famous guy,
I don't know.
the battle rapper who passed away, and everybody was
Oh, so
talking about
he
it?
was one of them. I remember he
I
died
don't
too.
know because that was a few days ago, and they said that he died from being stabbed.
Yeah, so it was two brothers
And
that
it
were going
might-
around.
he might have been one of those
He probably
victims.
was.
I don't know
It
though.
was two brothers in. I think they were brothers, either brothers or friends, in Canada,
That's crazy.
running around stabbing people. Killed 10, stabbed 15 people or 14, and 10 of them died. Okay, both of their ass dead. Both of them
Cop
dead.
shot him.
Some I don't know, but they dead. So I like the way Canada move.
Yeah.
You do that, an eye for an eye. Kill their ass, bro.
Yeah.
No, fuck that shit. You up there arrest like the kid at the grocery store. Killed all them black people. He should have never made it.
Yeah.
Kill their ass, bro.
Yeah.
Death.
Yeah, that shit always like
Come on, man.
that shit zones me out when I see them white kids getting away with killing these mass shootings and then just walking. And not even like it ain't even like they beat the nigga up or like broke his arm.
Like how they do us. Like how they do us.
Yeah, and still took him to jail. They go to jail like
Casually.
gracefully. Yeah.
Like, man, what the hell?
That's crazy. I'm
Kill
surprised they didn't kill the black dude in
kid,
Memphis.
yeah.
That was very surprising.
Very surprised. Especially he was in Memphis.
Because I thought they was going to shoot him off the power lines and just say, fuck it, and let him drop.
They should have. That's what I'm saying. I don't care. Black, white.
Yeah, no,
black,
if you out killing people, you deserve to die.
Get ass. It need to be a law passed. Hey, Biden, whatever, Trump, whoever gonna do it. Hey, pass a law when if you kill a man, do a mass shooting and killing people, your ass die right that day. That day they catch you, you die. Somebody need to pass that law. Fuck all that. His day in court. The fuck he going to court for?
It don't need to be a trial.
It don't need to be no trial. The fuck he going to court for?
Right.
Come on, man. Man just killed 14 kids.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like 14 elementary kids. Like the other kid, but he died. They shot him. Yeah, they shot him. The other dude in Texas. The one that happened the other month. He died. But I'm pretty sure they would have him. Oh, you going to court. His day in court. Guilty until proven, innocent until.
Texas. Oh, the school shooting?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He died though. But if he hadn't died and killed his ass that day, they need to have him that day.
Then that shit just happened. There's so much crazy shit always happening. Excuse me, the shit that just happened in Columbus not too long ago.
In Columbus?
Yeah, in Ohio.
In Columbus.
Some cops broke in and shot this.
Oh, the boy that was asleep.
Yeah,
the boy that was asleep.
As soon as he got up, he just look and see what went on. And then they was like, "Stop resisting, da." And and then I seen the comments and they're like, "Bro, he's dying, bro. Like, he can't fucking move."
Talking about some stop resisting. Get the fuck out of here. They just yell that shit out.
They don't even think about it.
They just yell that shit out. So when they play the film back, they trying to get away with murder. That's all the fuck they doing. Ain't nobody stupid, bro. Bro, them white men be evil, bro. They evil. And then they talking about they go to church on Sunday. I don't know what church y'all go to. I don't know what church y'all. It got to be some horns and on
a lot of these people be
devil horns.
Christian and
not ain't no damn Christian.
I mean, they say they are
Christian evil Christian.
But yeah, I'm always that's always been confusing me. That's a whole nother topic.
Yeah, it
like, is about people who's like religious, but then do this shit that's like against religion. Talking about they trying to cleanse the religion and all this wild, crazy shit.
How the hell they gonna cleanse, man? You ain't God.
Right.
Fuck out of here.
Right.
Ain't God.
Yeah, that shit crazy.
And God did not put you on this earth to do a damn thing for him. Nigga, shut the fuck up.
Right.
Cleansing. Man, you ain't cleansing nothing.
You need to cleanse yourselves.
Exactly. want me to tell you what you need to cleanse. Your wife's. Cleanse that.
Maybe that's why they hate us.
That is why they hate us. They hate us because we look better than them. We can jump higher, run faster. More athletic.
Yeah.
We, our sex organ is 9 times out of 10 is bigger, Hey, God did that.
God did.
God did. He did that. Hey, don't get mad at us for what God did. You get mad at God.
It's a valid point.
Yeah, it is. Shit, like we chose this. No, we didn't choose it. God gave it to us because we deserved it. But yeah, man, you know, me and Ben, we get on here, we like to talk about like everyday, topics, things that's going on in the news. Um, I want to ask Ben a question about how I want to put this. What do you think about social media as a whole? Like what do you think social media has done to our environment or
Uh, um, I think. I mean, I think. I think at its core, I think social media is great. I think it's a really great tool to network.
It is.
To get in doors per se that you couldn't normally just get into by interacting with somebody. Maybe shooting a DM, maybe responding on a comment.
That's true.
Anything like that. Or like especially when these platforms were brand new and everybody was cool talking to each other before it got like, oh, it's private, you gotta get confirmed and you know, all of that other shit requested. But then on the flip side of that, I think social media ruins people's lives. The niggas who's trying to be extra and doing the extras and having and living this facade, and the people that think it's real. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So I think it's like pros and cons of it. And I think right now in its current state, I would probably say it might be more negative than positive now. Some people might disagree. It just depends on the person.
I was gonna say it can be.
It can be.
Yeah.
But you know, just shit like
it's helped a lot too.
Yeah, no, it's helped a lot. It's changed people's lives.
Yeah,
like,
it changed a lot of people.
And then like think about what people would have done during like situations like COVID with no social media. Like, but social media, I mean, COVID
you had
changed.
To play Monopoly.
Right. But COVID changed everybody's mindset of how to actually get money. Like niggas is starting to realize,
figuring out ways to get
niggas is like, I don't even need to leave my crib and I can make like 20, 30K a month, like depending on what I do. So
yes, sir.
So yeah, actually, I mean, I somewhat take that back. I won't say it's more negative than positive. It just really depends on the person and what you're using social media for.
I think it's up to the person. I think it's still a balance though. You in a way you're right. Because it is a lot of negative stuff on social media.
Like people kill themselves and shit over that.
Yeah.
You know.
But it's also has saved lives. And it made people rich that would never be able to, you know, put their talent out. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But yeah, that's something we can touch on the next episode. Like get deep into it.
No, for sure. Yeah, because that actual episode, of it in itself.
Yes, sir.
So
yes, sir.
That shit gets deep. And we know we keep telling y'all we're gonna bring a special guest, and we do have some guests lined up. So
actually, we need to go.
It is coming. Yeah. It is coming.
Yeah. Hey, big hospitality. You know what I'm saying?
You heard? Big hospitality.